Hey guys. Um, so this is gonna be a short video, but I just wanted to kind of go over something I've been asked about quite a bit. In person more than online, really. And it's something that it's kind of sensitive to me because I don't like bringing up a lot of like old indiscretions or anything, and I don't like talking about mistakes that I may or may not have made. Um, but people have asked me a lot about dating. Um, Mostly my dating preferences. Um, First of all, a disclaimer, I do find it personally easier to date people in a masculine type role. Meaning that I am happier dating men, trans guys, lesbians or bisexuals who I identify more in a masculine kind of way. And that's simply because I love being a feminine person, and I don't like really being put into a situation where I have to be the man, so to speak. And that really doesn't happen a lot. It has happened to me, and I love dating girls too, but situations with me and another girl, it didn't work out as well as me dating guys. So that's just a disclaimer. And so this is a little kind of a bias. Um, I started quote unquote dating in like 7th-ish grade, I guess. And it kind of worked its way out. I dated one guy on and off for a while, and then I dated a few other guy friends, again, some of them on and off for a bit. I got into high school, I dated a couple of more guys, you know, just random guys I had met or guys I was friends with. Um, and none of my relationships have lasted a long time. My longest relationship was 3 months. That's kind of sad, at my age. But I've never, I can tell very early on into most of my relationships where it's going, and because I am paranoid about my future and a lot of things, I don't, at this age, I don't want to get into a relationship that isn't going to be productive, and there's no point to it, and it's going to last a few weeks, and no one's going to end up happy. So I don't see the point in dating for that. Yeah, if you do, yeah, I don't judge you. Um, so again, I dated a few guys, none of them for very long, some of them more than once. You know, went out, did things, went to school dances and stuff like that. I've never had a lot of luck dating, because I like to see the good in people, and sometimes I see too much good in people that isn't there. And I end up dating guys that a lot of people deem as being not good for me, or the relationship isn't good and it just doesn't work out well. Um, so in total, I have dated, um, I hate saying this out loud, I've dated 21 people, 21 separate people. I've dated like 12 of them more than once or something like that. I dated 16 of them for longer than 2 weeks. I can go over the numbers in this in my head. Dated 9 of them for longer than a month. I dated 5 of them for longer than 2 months, and I dated one person for 3 months, and that was a while ago. Um, 20 of my relationships have been with men. One of those 20 was someone who identified as a man, so I count them in that category. And dated 2 biological females, and I dated 1 biological female who identified as a female. Most of my more recent relationships, well, the 2 of my longest recent relationships have been with the biological female and the trans guy. And that's okay with me. I think that the trans guy that I was dating was in an earlier video. But I wouldn't mind dating a trans guy. Personally, it's easier for me because the sexual attraction I have is more towards women, but the emotional attraction I have is more towards men. It's extremely difficult dating transgender people because of the situation, because of their self-consciousness, and trying to help them in any way you can and be very supportive of their situation. And that wasn't easy for me as much, because I have a lot going on in my own head. I think now I'd be more ready for it because I have come to a more comfortable place. But yeah, so that's basically it. My relationships, I find, I guess one of the best relationships I had was with that guy who was in an earlier video, because the sexual attraction towards women was there, though he didn't like as much acknowledging that, but the emotional attachment to a male was still there. Um, and I'd like to try that again, with dating maybe when I'm older, but for now, my dating life is I'm not really sure about dating this year. I'm more concentrating on my future in college and things like that rather than, um, see, I say that, but I have, like, mental things going on with people that I like. So, um, but yeah, that's basically it. That's my dating life in a nutshell. It's kind of stop and start, stop and start. Lots of mistakes I've made, bad choices I've made for people I've dated, compensations I've made for mistakes that they shouldn't have made. I've been cheated on. I have cheated on other people. Don't judge me for that. I made a lot of mistakes, and I regret very much what I did. I've been left for other people. I can't say that I've ever left someone for another person. Um, I've been dated for a bet, which wasn't as much fun. So yeah, basically that's it. I've been through a lot of it and a lot of different types of people, because I'm not really specific as to one type. I don't really have a type. Um, and I'm not specific towards men or women, though I do have a slight preference for emotional males. Um, and I really do enjoy the idea of dating, but I haven't found a comfortable, happy, well worth it relationship yet. So I'll let you know when I do. But until then, this has been a video. Late here, it's like 11 o'clock. And my homecoming's tomorrow. I'm so excited and really nervous because I can't dance. So I'll figure all that out. But good night.